Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central. Bobby, Cdubb, Haize, we all in the building today to do our predictions for the Bears opener against the 49ers. We're going to get into all that and some more. We're going to talk some shit. You know, we're probably going to flame some people, but first we got to get into the intro.
Tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fellas, it's finally almost here, man. We are less than 24 hours away. Matter of fact, about 24 hours from now, we'll be doing our live post-game show. Chicago Bears football is on the precipice of starting. We're going to talk about what we expect from the offense, the defense, the other side of the ball with San Francisco and what they have going on. But before we get into that, I got some shit to address to my brother Cdubb. How dare you slander tequila on your Cognac Boys live? Come on, man. You know that's my drink of choice. You slandered tequila, fam. Come on.
Okay. It's bad news, man. If you drinking tequila, something bad gonna happen, man. Well, in my instance, other people can handle it, but I got bad memories with tequila, baby. That's why it ain't the tequila boys. It's the cognac boys.
I love me some tequila. I was drinking some Douce last night. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm holding off on the tequila.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, because I can't play 2K and drink tequila because then I'm gonna show up at somebody's house. Like I have a little bit more mellow.
For real. I know what it is.
But nonetheless, man. All right, what y'all want to talk about? Offense first? You want to talk about defense first? What you want to talk about?
Oh, let's go defense. You good with defense
first?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go deep.
We can go defense first. So, man, okay. Defensive side of the ball. Bobby, I'll come to you first. What are your expectations for the Bears and how they handle the 49ers offense going into this game?
First and foremost, defense we know Kyle Shanahan wants to go ahead and do his damn thing with that zone running scheme. Defense and that gadget back there, Deebo Samuel. You gotta keep him under control. That just everybody get to the damn football. Just get to the damn great game. Force Trey Lance to make plays. Don't let he's a runner that he doesn't do. That's something that he brings to the table. So keep that man in the pocket. Make his head don't look and keep those explosive plays down to a minute on the defensive side.
All right, fair enough. What you got, Cdubb?
All right. This is a big game. This is the first game, man. The game is here. And it's important. It's important defensively that we key on two players that's going to get rammed down our throat throughout the entirety of this game. Elijah Mitchell and Deebo Samuel. They is going to get heavy carries and usage in this game. Now, it's going to be incumbent of that defensive line. Man, keep that line of scrimmage, keep it at least at where it's at. Don't get pushed back. It's going to be incumbent on our defensive players to tackle well. Deebo, he breaks tackles, bro. It looks like he's down. He break it for 50 yards. He break it for touchdowns. He did it to us last year in the game we played against the 49ers. Also, Trey Lance, this is going to be his first year as the head of the snake. I'm not convinced that he is better than Garoppolo at this point in time. I'm not convinced that he's even better than Justin Fields at this point in time. So all I'm saying, guys, all we got to do is go out there, stop the run, and force this young kid right here to beat us. And I don't think he could.
Pressure. They have to pressure Trey Lance. They have to pressure Deebo Samuel. They have to attack the ball. What I'm looking for this Bears defense to is not necessarily force turnovers. Now, I would love that, and I hope that they do force turnovers, but the keys that I'm looking at for this defense is to just disrupt what the 49ers try to do. Whether that's forcing Deebo Samuel off his routes, whether that is forcing Trey Lance to not be as comfortable. And even when he starts dancing around, they need to have somebody there watching him because we know Trey Lance is not ever afraid to take off with the ball and run for 15 all of a sudden. And then if he does get out that pocket, hit that motherfucker. Listen, I've been trying not to curse as much on these shows. Hit him. Get in his ass. Hit that motherfucker. Even if if you have to take a couple late hit chart, I don't hit that one, because one thing with Trey Lance that we have seen and that's proven, if you can rattle him, he's still going to run, but it disorients him some over the course. It makes him get a little bit more nervous. He's quicker to throw. He doesn't go through his progressions as quick. You have to continue to put pressure on them. The Bears led the NFL. Well, I think they're like second or third in the NFL in QB hits over the preseason. You got to keep that same thing going. You need to hit him and put him on his ass, because if you do that, it's going to disrupt everything they have going on. And as far as Deebo Samuel, listen, it's going to be a tall order. He had 170 some yards against us the last time we played against him. You need to try to keep him from the ball as much as possible. Gordon, Brisker, Jalen Johnson, everybody is going to have their hands full, and it's going to have to be by committee, because I don't know, and I'll be loved to be proven wrong. I just don't know if you don't want to do a lot of man-on-man coverage with Deebo, I don't think, because I don't know if we have the member of the secondary that can stay with him. But his size, speed, athleticism, it's going to produce some issues with this. And then if he does catch the ball, again, hit that motherfucker. That's all I got to say. That's what I got to say with the defense. This is what it boils down to, man.
I want to throw something in. It's questionable still. It looks like he's not going to be in the game, which is a plus for the Chicago Bears, meaning you can pay more attention to a guy like Deebo Samuel. I like Jalen Johnson to follow him for the most of the game, and I think he probably up to the task. I ain't going to say he going to keep him to a 0 or something, but he going to be competitive in that matchup.
Yeah, that's going to be a good thing to see.
For sure. I mean, it's going to be fun to see. Like I said, I hope he doesn't have a huge game against us, man. I've seen some predictions, and people are predicting he's about to have a field day with us, and you don't need to have that happen. And if you can't stop Deebo, like I said, put Trey Lance on his ass every chance you get. Yeah, every chance you get. Like, you got to do that. And if you could do those things, like we have a chance to contain him. Like I have utmost faith in this Bears defense. I do. I think this Bears defense is going to be a top 10 defense by the end of the season. And this is the first game they're going to be tested early. We've been saying that since the schedule got released. They about to be tested early, and we need to see how they're going to stand up, how they're going to play against a wide receiver and quarterback combo and Deebo and Trey Lance. And hopefully we get a lot of good things to blueprint and build off of in this game. So
yeah. I'm excited, man. Yeah. Let's go. They doubt, man. They doubt my man Justin Fields, but I think he a way better quarterback. I know he a way better quarterback than Trey.
So who do you think? What player on the defensive side of the ball has the biggest game? I think. Listen. I'm going to pick Roquan a lot in this, because I know that man wants to get paid. You can't lay a goose egg and you want to get paid. So I think Roquan's going to come out and be motivated. He didn't play during preseason. He pulled the hammy. Listen, veterans pull hammies. It's fine. Now, I'm not even bothered by that. But it's real game time. The lights are on. I need to see Roquan have a big game first night out. What about you guys?
Ooh, that was a good pick, Roquan Smith. But I'm going to go with the young killer and Jaquan Brisker.
Ooh,
and having a statement game, the first game of the season. How about maybe over 10 tackles, maybe a forced fumble, maybe a turnover in there, but he gonna deplete a couple players this game. Jaquan Brisker gonna put the league on notice this game, and man, he getting close. He gonna show y'all about he one of the best players on the Chicago Bears defense already. First game, watch him show out this game, baby.
Hey, I would love for that to be the case. I'm not even going in front of you. Jaquan Brisker comes out and has a great game day one. I'm about to be. Listen, it's about to be.
Man, look,
if we win, we already starting off the live stream with shots. So y'all might as well be prepared, because if Brisker has a great game, it kind of is what it is. All right, on the flip side of that, for the offense on the San Francisco 49ers, who concerns you the most? Is it Deebo? Is it Lance? Is it somebody else? Who concerns you the most on the Niners offense side of the ball?
Well, yeah, it's Deebo Samuel. I mean, he's such a dynamic player, dude. He could do it from the backfield, do it from the flanks. He's just a handful to fucking compete with on the NFL day. But I think we up for the task, though. We up for the task. He ain't finna go crazy like last fucking year. He not.
He better not, because if he has another 170-something yard game, I tell you what, there's gonna be a hole in the wall somewhere like that. Like, so we gotta get it together. I'm working on my anger management. It isn't quite where I want it to be right now, so we're gonna have to be on the lookout for that. It's all I can say when it comes to that.
Hey man, I got a glass coffee table. Go ahead, bro.
I do too, man. Does the run game, is it just a pass game, or how concerned are you about the Bears' ability to contain the run game tomorrow?
I'm very concerned because that's going to be like the number one objective, I think, to stop the run because we would get a heavy dosage of it, being so that Trey Lance is so young and they trying to ease him into that position, But we're going to get a heavy dosage of Debo and this guy, Elijah Mitchell. So I hope my guys put their hard heads on. They ready to bang and smash because that's what the 49ers come to do, baby. They come to bang and smash, baby.
That is for sure. That is for sure. All right, let's switch to the Bears offense, man. What are some of the keys for you, Cdubb, from the Bears offense?
Offense, pace, good play calling. Let's get Justin Fields comfortable out there early in the game. Give him a couple easy throws.
Keep his jersey clean, goddamn it, please.
Keep that young fella jersey clean. Absolutely.
Man.
Justin Fields, slide, my guy. Please slide. Don't take no unwanted. Because I just looked at this kid, Buff from the Buffalo Bills, Allen. Man, he's a decent quarterback. I don't think he's gonna last. He keep thinking he the Incredible Hulk and he could just bulldoze through everybody. He better knock it off. Justin Fields, slide. Get you some good completion, easy completions. Find my man Cole Kmet. I like Cole Kmet. I like his whole thing going with Cole Kmet. He more energized. He's showing more. Man, he just looked like he's a different person this season, and that goes for a lot of people too. David Montgomery is going to be running for his money. Justin Fields, he's going to be trying to prove that he is a number one quarterback, and he's next in coming. He's going to try to prove that he's not just here to hold the spot. He's a great quarterback. That's what he here's to prove. And Darnell Mooney, he's here to prove that he's a number one receiver. Now let's see. Go again. You got the first hard test, the first game of the season. Let's show them people what we can do out here.
And that's really what it boils down to, brother. It's the biggest thing for me that I want to see from this team is just the offense is showing that you belong, competency. Like, and listen, I'm super excited by the prospect. Like, I heard Luke Getsy say that he's excited to really unleash the offense too, just further solidifying the fact that they have not played their full version of the offense. That got me stupid excited. But I want to see the execution of it. I want to see this team come together. I want to see Justin Fields be able to take time. And what we've seen is that Justin Fields can cook when he takes time. So it's huge. I have no idea what you got going on, Bobby. Like you sound like the audio ain't good, bro. Audio ain't good.
This shit tweaking, bro. Everything fucked up. Everything fucked up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen, Bobby's mobile right now. He's not in his usual spot. I fucked up. I had to change the title. I had Cleveland Browns versus the Chicago Bears. So everybody's fucking up right now.
It's all good.
It's all good. We still about to put some people on their ass in this game, and they ain't even worried about it. So, Bobby, we talking about the Bears offense. What's some of the things you want to see from the Bears offense tomorrow night?
Run, make sure it's effective. And then you go ahead and you let Justin Fields be able to take his damn hips, do your thing, be accurate, be decisive like you was in that Cleveland game. And fuck Cleveland by the way. Look, we got to get right. It's the first game, man. I say every second year quarterback that he gonna face this year, that shit start with tomorrow. A few weeks later, Zach Wilson, Mac Jones, get them up out of there. But it starts right now. Grow up. They somehow they ain't open up the playbook. Let's see it. Let's get physical. Because them guys, and then on the offensive line side, if this offensive line can hold up against that D line. So, and then they talking about Tevin Jenkins might be going back to the second straight. Look.
Well, that's only because they want to start Lucas Patrick, and they don't know if he can actually snap the ball with his hand. But the long-term plan is still for him to be the starter there. So,
for sure.
The run game. How many we know we're going to be a run-heavy offense. We're expecting we're going to be a run-heavy offense. Do you think that the the running back core of Khalil Herbert, David Montgomery, Ebner if he gets in there, also Blasingame. Like, how do you think they balance out? Like, how many snaps do you think each play? Do you think it's primarily Montgomery? Do you think Ebner even gets in this first NFL game tomorrow night? Do you think it's mainly going to be Herbert, Montgomery, and then of course some Blasingame in the next game? What do you think, Bob?
I think everybody gonna touch the ball, man. I know most of the game is gonna be and then Herbert gonna do his thing too, but Ebner, he has a lot. You got to get him the ball, and I feel like he'll be good in the open field, catching, able to add another security blanket for Justin Fields. So you gotta get your best players the ball, especially if we don't even know if Vegas Jones is gonna be good to go. So you got to use all hands on deck.
All right. What do you think, C-Dub?
Oh, definitely David Montgomery. I think is going to get most of the snaps this game. Backed up by Herbert. I think they just got to get Abner, at least a couple of touches. I think just because of his game-breaking ability that he has. But I expect to see a lot of touches from David Montgomery, maybe 20 to 25 touches. I'm gonna say.
I mean, yeah, I would hope so. If he don't get 20 to 25 touches, some neither went very right or very wrong, meaning that our passing game must be looking excellent. If it I expect that. One of the things that you brought up, C-Dub, that I want to go back to is Cole Kmet. Do we see Cole Kmet get into the end zone this game? We know that.
Yes.
How Nagy misused him in the red zone last season. Do we see Cole Kmet get that touchdown that's eluded him? He did get one. He got one in preseason, but since last season, do we see Kmet get a touchdown?
Oh man, I'm calling. I say yes, and I think he get a couple scores this game. I think he get 2 TDs this game. Cole Kmet. I'm really believing in Cole Kmet. Okay. I'm really believing in Cole Kmet right now, and it's different from how I felt early in this season.
We started the show. You could not stand Cole.
I couldn't.
So
I seen a different change from this man. 2 TDs from Cole Kmet this game, baby.
Yeah. All right. Cool. What about you, Bobby?
I got Cole Kmet gonna do his thing, and I got jumping back on the defense side. I got one of the rookies getting picked. It's gonna be Gordon or Briscoe. But talk about Cole Kmet, he getting a touchdown, and then I got Jay Fields running for another one.
All right, cool. We're gonna have to have Bobby put the braille up on the screen because his audio going in and out.
He talking about braille.
We getting what you're saying. But it's taking a little work there, brother. But nonetheless, hey, listen, live streams don't always go perfect. It is what it is there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm gonna say this. I don't know about Cole Kmet getting 2 touchdowns. I only predicted he's gonna get about 10 over the course of the season. But if he does, hats off to him. I got Darnell Mooney getting 112 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns in this game tomorrow night. That's what I got.
Oh, you said Darnell for the show off this game.
Darnell is fin to show.
That mean they going crazy.
Out. All right, I ain't mad at that.
Listen, what am I basing it on? Nothing but my feelings. That's all I'm basing it off of. We'll see, man.
For real.
Hey, Bobby, Jay Sanders got you. Said you got Boost Mobile Wi-Fi, bro.
Oh, that's that goofy from the other day.
we know he knows about bad Wi-Fi. Everything's bad in Detroit, so it is what it is. All right. Overall, this offense, man, do you think they're going to do enough to protect Justin Fields? Do you think how many turnovers do you think the Bears are going to have? You think you're going to be able to limit those? What are some of the negatives I would say that you're kind of looking out for the Bears to kind of manage in tomorrow's game? What do you guys think?
Oh man, first and foremost, I hope that we have no negatives, but I do think it is going to be a little bit of growing pains in this game with the offensive line. This is a great team that we're facing, this defense over here from the San Francisco 49ers. It is not going to be a walk in the park. As long as we stay consistent, stay competing, and just forget about that, go to the next play. Forget about that play, go to the next play. Maybe we make a couple mistakes, maybe make 1 turnover, but you got to forget about that. Go to the next play and try to win this game. Don't let anything hold you back, baby.
All right. All right.
Yeah. You can't. You just gotta be focused. Let's put his name to work and keep these guys disciplined. Just keep it real short and simple.
Cool. Justin Fields stat line. Let's do that before we do our final predictions for their keys to the game. But like, what do you guys think the Justin Fields, his production is going to be in this game? Either one of you guys can take it.
Ooh, Justin Fields, 250 yards. Let me get like 60, 65 yards rushing, 2 TDs, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna give him. That's all I'm gonna give him.
That's a nice line, bro. I mean, that's a nice line. All right, Bobby, what you think?
I think the man go 20 for 25. Go do the pass. I'm gonna knock it up at 250, right up there with you. I give him 3 touchdowns though. 3.
Ooh, 3 piece.
I got just. I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna say 225 as far as yardage with 30 yards rushing. I'm not gonna give him a whole bunch rushing. The 2 touchdowns I predicted to Darnell Mooney, but I'm gonna be fair. I'm not gonna make it all sugar and rainbows. I'm gonna say he has 1 interception as well over the course of the game.
Okay, I can respect that. Is that interception early or is that late in the game? That's important.
I'm saying it's gonna come earlier in the
Okay.
game. I'm gonna say it's gonna come earlier in the game. So.
Okay, for sure. Ooh,
all right,
baby. He's coming, baby.
Before we end and go to some of these comments, what are some of the other keys you guys are looking for in this game? What are some of the people you think could have a big game that we didn't talk about yet? Any other keys you guys are looking forward to from the game? Cdubb, go ahead.
Let's get David Montgomery going. Let's get him to 90 to 100 yards in this game. Like I said, 20, 25 rushes, maybe even 30 rushes or something. I don't know. But let's get him. Let's get our running game respectable this first game with a little bit of help from Herbert, Ebner, and Justin Fields. Let's get this running game started, baby. Let's get it started.
Right. I want to see how Travis Gibson responds to not starting.
Good. Nice.
That's what I see how in that D line. If y'all can ruffle dude fellas, and but I definitely want to see Travis Gibson, how he responds to not being made a start for this team.
All right, cool. I'm the player that I'm looking for. Well, the players that I'm looking for is that defensive line. How do they stand up to the running game? How do they put pressure on the quarterback? But as far as like somebody that I think is going to have a big game, I'm saying Kyler Gordon has a big game. I don't know. I say he gets an INT. I think he is going to have a couple of big hits that we're just like, hey man, did he just kill somebody? Was that assault? Is he going to get a charge after this? I listen. Kyler Gordon, he was unhealthy to start it. He didn't play a lot. Like I really do think that they're hiding a weapon in Kyler Gordon that we all know where we're expecting, we're hoping to look for, but I think he's going to come out in this game and he's going to be so amped up and just ready to make an impact. I'm saying that Kyler Gordon is going to have an INT and a couple of big tackles. And our boy, I'm saying this too, our boy Jack Sanborn plays 15 snaps into this game.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go, Jack. Hey, I'll be remiss and thank you, Facebook user. Braxton Jones got a big challenge this year.
Yes, Braxton Jones
against Bosa
in the video yesterday.
Yeah, so that's gonna be key to watch that matchup all game long.
And they're gonna attack him early. They're gonna attack Braxton Jones early and often to see how he stands up. And we talked about the corners, the secondary being tested early in this game. He's gonna have a hell of a test on his hands in his first actual NFL game. We're gonna see a lot from this kid because Bosa,
absolutely.
That's a tall order for a rookie, brother. That is a tall order for a rookie.
I think he's gonna do well though, man. Don't let the kid. He's been doing good at preseason, even though it's just preseason. Let's see him, man. I think he'll do well. I think he'll do well.
Quinn every day.
Let's go.
In practice, he should be.
Yeah.
It ain't Bosa though.
We have not talked a lot about either. Like, do you guys like? I know we need to wait to see it in the preseason. Like I always say, Robert Quinn has a really good season, followed by a bad season, then an okay season, and then a great season again. That's how it's gone over the course of his career.
Right.
He had a great season last season. Do we think how close to repeating that do we think that he has? And are we kind of overlooking Robert Quinn? Because honestly, we haven't talked much about Robert Quinn in our preseason and everything that we talked about. We've kind of taken it for granted and just kept it moving.
I like to say Robert Quinn would be respectable. Last year he had a guy like, even though Khalil Mack, he had an injury and he left the team. He was out for a lot of games. He still had other players over there. Gibson, they draw attention over there. I don't know if he's going to have a big season in a form of like 18. Well, how many sacks he had last year?
18 and a half.
18. He's not going to get, I don't know if he going to get 18 sacks. Come on, that's crazy. He'd be the next Richard Dent if he did that in consecutive seasons. So I'm going to just say he's going to be respectable. He's going to be a respectable player.
That's fair. That's fair. Bobby?
It's going to be well, man. We have overlooked it. Yeah, we even said if it was a good package out there, trade him. And I think that his veteran presence and his leadership should be displayed. Hence why he is one of the captains. Hey, just go out and do his thing. Ain't nobody ask you to do 18 sacks, but just go ahead and sack you.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a respectable season. It'd be too much to ask somebody to repeat a season like he had last season, but I think he's gonna have a good season. I hope so. And that front line overall has a big season as well. Now, if there's nothing else, we're gonna go to some of these comments before we go interact with the Bears Central audience. See what we got here. Torian Whitfield, who's always in here, always supporting.
That's my guy.
Torian. Says Eddie Jackson and Kyler with picks tomorrow. What do you guys
think?
I
love it. I love it, especially for Eddie Jackson, man. He on redemption mode right now. This motherfucker, man. He got fat with that money he got in that contract. He ain't played well ever since. So that'll be good. That'll be good for him.
Hey, it'll be good to see.
Sure.
Hopefully one of them get a pick six.
Oh, hopefully one of them, not both. All right, let's see. Steve-O, who is always here as well. Steve-O's big supporter, says my key player tomorrow is David and Komet, Jaquan and Roquan.
Okay.
I feel
that's good.
I think, I feel
that's good.
That's a good pick.
You gotta throw Justin in there, Steve-O. You tweaking.
I mean, I think we all know what it means for the quarterback to have a big game. Unapologetic Truth says 10-7 season. What do you think?
I love it. If we can go 10-7, I love it.
Hold on. We also got KO Sports Talk says 11-6. Bears going to the playoff, winning one playoff game. Listen,
whoa,
y'all mouth to God's ears, fam. That's all I can say. That
whoa, damn! You talk about exceeding the expectations, bro. Look out! If we could do that, and then next year we got all that money.
How much shit Petty Roosevelt is gonna have for the national media if the Bears win 11 games?
And they deserve it.
They deserve everything we gonna put on them. What they gonna do this? Be hating, then get quiet, and be like, "See, I told you." No, y'all ain't tell us shit.
All right. Anthony says this. It would be a mistake, I guess he's saying, to start Lucas Patrick at center, but Whitehair the center, have Patrick play left guard. That's not what they're doing. At least not when Patrick is fully healthy. He's going to be the starting center. Now, if you're saying that they should keep Tevin Jenkins in the starting lineup, like I said, it's not a long-term thing, so I'm not really too worried about it, but I can understand where you're coming from. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. What you think, nephew?
Coaching staff on this one. Because I'm going to just trust the people out there, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like Jenkins ain't gonna play at all. Best believe if something happens to where they ain't getting the matchups that they want or the production that they want, Jenkins is gonna be right back out there, starting or not. So I'm not really too worried about that too much. All I want to see is them play well and use the people who are gonna play the best for them. That's what I want to see. So let's see what else we got.
Facts.
I'm trying to get to some of these comments. My chat refreshed. It says TPS Sports also put us at 4 wins this year. Damn. With the Lions at 6. Lions at 6 wins? Man, listen, fuck Detroit. Fuck the Lions.
That's just disrespectful as hell. People watching this hard knock shit thinking like jumping on the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody look good when they at practice and training camp. They playing against themselves. So, when they play against real teams, competent teams, bro, and then you go put them 2 wins ahead. Come on, bro. I can never honor you, bro.
Listen, I'm saying this right now. If the Lions finish with more wins than the Chicago Bears this season, I'm coming on here with the Detroit Lions t-shirt on.
Oh, ooh. That's doing something, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on here with a Detroit Lions t-shirt on. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Hell
So
no.
fuck them and the city of Detroit. That's what I got to say.
It's simple, bro. It's all simple.
Dion says the only thing that matters is Justin Fields' development. I need 4K yards from him this season. I wouldn't say that's the only thing that matters. We got a lot of players that need to develop on this team, and a lot of pieces that we brought in that we want to see develop. I wouldn't say that's the only. Now I can get what that's the biggest thing, but I can't get what that's the only thing that matters on this team this season.
And 4K yards, that's Mahomes territory. That's great. That's really that's a tall order, big dog. But if you get there, I would love it. Let's get it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If it happens, we partying, we drinking.
Yes, but damn.
But that's a tall order. That's a tall order.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. KD Sports Talk says they steady watching Hard Knocks with Don Burr as their.
They still biting kneecaps over there.
Oh man, that is hilarious, bro. Man, that Hard Knocks really be having people thinking that those teams finna do something, and all it really be is just, hey, listen, y'all, you just got to see them practice. It's nothing.
That's all you seen,
bro. Wasn't the Browns on hard and they went 0-16 or something?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yes.
Then they went 0-16. Come on. Man.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta don't believe the hype too much. Like, don't buy into the hype too much. Like, it is what it is. The Bears are gonna do their thing, and we're gonna show the fuck out. Period. That's it. That's all I got to say,
bro.
Facts.
All we got to say. We're gonna put some teams in the bathroom that Bobby in right now recording. They're just gonna be like, yeah. Samir 60 said, "What up, Haize? I think I'm gonna parlay Nate Diaz and Chicago Bears money line. The odds were around +7. I don't do betting. I don't like losing my money. I don't bet. I don't even know plus. I don't know. I know what parlaying is. I don't bet. This ain't the show for that. I ain't got nothing to give to you on that one. Either one of you guys bet?
I don't bet.
I don't bet on that. Bit about it. Hey, just go +7, man, for the Bears, because they got us losing by 7. Go good.
There you go. Listen, all right. KO Sports Talk says Don Julio or Paul Masson on me if Justin goes over. First of all, do we look like basic bitches to you? Paul Masson and Don Julio, that's what you got for us? Come on, man. Don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. You gotta come with a little something better than that, fam. Like, Don, come on, Don Julio.
He said Paul Masson.
Really? We might as well go get some Urkel jerk for that.
Oh no! Oh no!
CW,
don't do us like that. CW putting on that Quiet Storm voice when he be doing the voiceover. This should be cracking. Fans. You just seen Zach Levine. He's doing a simple dribble handoff right here. Our boy Patrick Williams. He just did a crack. Like, that should be cracking me the fuck up, bro. Like,
he funny as hell.
What the hell did I just tune into? I thought I was here to watch some basketball.
I got different personalities, man. I can turn it up and turn it down. You know what I'm saying?
Unapologetic Truth says Luke Getsy is going to put in that work on teams that they say is going to beat the Bears. I don't know. Listen, that sentence structure got me a little fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But is he gonna put in that work? Yes, Luke Getsy is gonna cook a couple of defenses.
Oh yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Come on, y'all be there. It's going down.
All right. It's going down, but that is it from us for today, guys. If you got anything left, go ahead and give it. If not, Bob, you already know what to do. Any parting thoughts, anything before we get out of here?
Let's go.
Man.
It's time. Enough talk. It's time for the game. Don't nobody better bother me while the game on. See me afterwards as we celebrate this dub. Let's go. Bear down, baby. Let's go.
Definitely get ready to bear down. We finna go ahead and do what we do. Y'all know my connection trash as fuck. Bear down.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all. At the end of the day, it's going to be fun. We're going to be here live after the game, so make sure you guys tune in. We'll actually be doing our live halftime show as well, so tune in for that. Hit the notifications button so you know when we go live, when we're doing these live streams. But that's it for us for today. Bobby, go ahead and give them social media, man. Let's get up out of here.
Hey, social media for me and C-Dub, hit Haize up at CEO Haize on all social media platforms. And y'all know what to do, man. We bringing that fire, even in the bathroom.
I hope it ain't fire in the bathroom, then.
I hope it ain't going down in there. That's a different story, my guy. Y'all make sure y'all follow us at Chi Bear Central on every social media platform. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and a voicemail, and I'm finally giving the correct number. We got our own number. This is not connected to Bull Central anymore. We got our own number, 773-242-9336. And that is it for us for today. We'll see you beautiful people tomorrow live for halftime and the post-game show. Hopefully we're talking about a dub, but that is it. Bear down. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.